year. As we approach a new year, number one and most important thing you must take very cognizance of is your priorities. I tell people one of my biggest discovery in life is that people, by changing their priorities, can literally change the outcome of their life. Priorities goes to do with what is the most important thing for you as we approach a new year. Have you written down goals? Your list of goals, be it 5 goals, be it 6 goals, be it 10. What are your priorities? The moment you can set your priorities right as we begin a new year, it's going to be a good year for you. The year is not going to change anything until you change your priorities. Very, very important. Change your priorities. Number 2 thing I want to hit on is staying disciplined, staying grounded. Don't get distracted by what others say. Don't get distracted by people's opinion. Don't get distracted by what somebody else is doing somewhere, or how somebody perceives you, or what somebody thinks about you. That is very, very important, because a lot of us are so consumed by the thoughts of others or by what people say about you. This is very, very important as you approach a new year. Stay disciplined. Don't be distracted by naysayers, by doubters. Stay disciplined on your goals. Maybe you have some health goals, you have some financial goals, you have some relationship goals, you have some spiritual goals. These are all goals, but it takes discipline for you to achieve any of those goals. And it takes you looking away from what the society is, what is going on in society, on social media, what is going on, what people are saying, comparing yourself with others. Stay disciplined as we approach a new year. I recap again. Number 1, change your priorities. Number 2, stay disciplined. Number 3, and as I round up, very, very important, raise your standard. Somebody says insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You can't bring in same old mentality, same old way you did things last year into a new year. Change your standard. Raise your standard. If you couldn't, read more books, this year is an opportunity for you to start reading more books. If you couldn't, build up your spiritual life, it's more time for you to read your Bible more, pray more, and meditate more. It's time for you to elevate your mindset. Let me put it that way. Elevate. Raise your standard. Same thing that brought you this far is not same way or same principle that's going to take you further. You have to change your friends. You have to change the way you do things. You have to change the time you wake up. You have to change things. For things to change, you have to change. It's going to be a great year as I round up my message for you this 31st of December. Few hours will be in 2023. 3 things that will change the game for you. Change your priorities. Change